has now been 5 years since the inception of the Time Project. Since July 24th, 2019, a community has grown to see over 1,800 days worth of bricks being placed every single day. From the 496 in Tower of Time, which to be fair, most of us weren't even there for it, the 359 in Castle of Time, the 634 in Building of Time, and so far well over 300 days in Diner of Time. So to celebrate the past 5 years, this project made by me, Anoxmoos, Blizzard Pixels, AllEnGody, and many more will be displaying some of the community's favorite moments over the time being here. So you might be wondering, why am I in this weird Discord server with 3 channels and there's like 50 people here? Well, Alex doesn't know about this, but we have this idea for a video, which you're watching right now, for the 5-year anniversary of the Time Project. And to celebrate the 5 years, we have had everybody send entries in of their favorite moments of the time they've been here. So they sent in a bunch of videos and a bunch of pictures from their favorite moments, and we're going to go over all of them. They're all in this channel, and there's probably still going to be more sent by the time I finish this. But we can start it off with Earth M, his recording of the first brick. This brick was definitely special. We can see a few notable people here too, like Shiny Porygon. This is like the only brick they watched, I think. Death Sword. I think Az is here somewhere. He might pop in. There's Vnexity, Azza, Legend or Myth. You guys don't know who these people are. Extuvia, Hood of Champions owner. Respawning Test Dummy showed up from the Castle of Time. But the first brick, it placed 1 brick, so nothing popped up here. But a few seconds later, obviously, more started to fall, and we could see how big this project really was going to be. And we actually thought it was going to be a mansion, as Vnexity singing. Said Let's mansion, he knew it. But obviously it wasn't. So that's the first entry. Now with Dylan's entry, we see some really obscure stuff that not a lot of people know about the Time Project. So we can go through all of these, and we're going to look at all of them, because all of them are actually pretty interesting. See, now this glitch, we thought immediately that it was because of the 10k minutes, but Roblox was actually just down, and R6 avatars were literally just glitching out all day. And you could like walk through walls and stuff. R15 characters were fine, but even Alex joined to check it out. And this one is probably one of the most memorable moments in the entire Time Project. This is Stuff727, Doctor 914, and Kai180, all in Roblox after it's been down for probably 2 days. Realistically, if they were probably some of the last people inside of all of Roblox in any game, which is insane, honestly. And they actually got to see the brick get placed, I think. We're going to look at it right now. Yeah, and it even had the sparkles still. Okay, I don't know. The timer kind of glitched there. But the brick placed. The music was gone in game. Avatars were gone. Doctor still had their avatar still for some reason. But, yeah. I believe this is Cosanium. Might be? No, it's not. This is Baconator's subject. And, they were literally just a burger. The burger's gone. That's all we got to see of the burger, but the burger was awesome. Shiny has a few entries, but here are some of the first ones. Talking about the cave that was obviously fake. The Pinster gang, where the Pinster clones joined the game during the summer. And the tower, when the beach ball existed, there was a collision, so everybody was just standing on top of each other. Woblot, a Castle of Time OG, makes an appearance and doesn't send a Castle of Time photo, actually. They send a summer photo of Building of Time. I'm gonna assume this is like right around 4th of July, I think. I don't know. I don't know exactly what this is entailing of. I can't really tell, it's just a photo. We move on. And Twins entry has possibly the first existence of Greenland, which we didn't even know it was going to be Greenland. You could see it right here and in these two videos. And let's look. There was like a big game night for the 358th brick. I don't think I was here for this, honestly. Sadly, it looked like a lot of fun. But Alex had the Greenland there, and people got teleported, and they were sword fighting in it. And the second video, which Twin sent, is pretty much the same. It's just more of the island and its existence.
That's what I meant to do. Yeah, place it.
That's pretty much it. Lava Koala joins the server and sends a very old Castle of Time pic with, I don't know who this is right here, but obviously Lava Koala, person who sent the photo, and L. Tyson, a very old member that is not active anymore at all. The newest entry on this list is probably from the newest member, Bellyfan, with his entry of the triple 100k with Cocoon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and I don't care, but Anoxmoos also was there. Let's look at the video of it. There's also some fan art that we can look at. Din's Fire made some cool fan art for it. Let's look. This is 1 minute away.
25.
Anoxmoos the King. His footage of this.
As soon as it. 1.
There
Oh,
it is.
oh, that's all synchronized. Oh my.
100k, yeah, that feels good. Hey, what item did you get? What item did I get? Hold up. I didn't even check yet. Hold up. I'm about to send a screenshot.
Time to go back to misery and suffering on Minesweeper.
I didn't get the item yet. I didn't get it.
He didn't know you have to rejoin.
You have
That's
to rejoin.
an amateur.
Anoxmoos, did you rejoin? No, I'm gonna do my own thing.
And here we see who gets
Or the
the
leaderboard
14th
says
place,
different,
which was
but
Anoxmoos for 100k. And I think Bellyfan would get 16th anyways. Yaw, aka Cocoon's entry is actually not even about him at all. It's literally the double 100k, the original triple, which was by The Sorcery and Brick and a Present. Oh, it's my recording, and you can see Matt spinning right there. They timed this very well. Like, it was only 10 seconds apart, I think, honestly. Let's watch. The brick was just placed. We were watching the timer. Not the timer, their count. Their brick gets 100k first, and a few seconds later, the sorcery gets 100k. Insane. Now, let's go back to Building of Time, and one of my favorite events was Finding Oblivion, which Tangerine found it. And we first heard about it right before Christmas, I think. Yeah. Apparently it was there longer, actually. And to talk about this photo, this wasn't the original photo I sent. I accidentally sent a full photo of the teleport screen, but I deleted it right after. So Pixel found it, because he was there in the chat. But, yeah. Anoxmoos' favorite moment, of course, is the Castle of Time final brick, one of the most infamous bricks in Time Project history, we'll say. I'm sorry for the pings. I kind of just forgot to turn them off. This is Anoxmoos' video. I don't even, is he in the, he is in the private server. This private server link actually got leaked, so I think the server was full. There's a lot of people in there. But Okay, I think I missed it actually. But we all know how the brick placed. We were all there. Or at least most of us were there. AllEnGody, one of the creators, one of the person that helped this video a lot, his favorite moments were the existence of all time project fan games, which I totally agree with. Over the time, we found at least like 6 or 7 of them. Like the House of Time, that first discovery, it took a while to be found actually, but thankfully we were there to see it. And Alex even showed up for a few of them. The other House of Time by Bob Needs Money. That one was actually more well developed, but sadly, actually not sadly, we got the badge and he was there. I was gonna say that we didn't get the badge, but he was there and he gave us the badge. But yeah, that game was awesome. Mansion of Time. Obviously, this one's still ongoing, and it's only been around for about 230 days as I'm recording this, or like 250 now. But this one is probably one of the most advanced time project fan games that we found. Unfortunately, it has a lack of updates that, you know, we can't really do anything about because the guy, we can't really contact him, but it's whatever. Beanie's favorite moment is this Roblox wedding, which sure, I guess it's not even time project related at all, but sure. Dinsfire was there for the final brick in Building of Time in a public server, so we got to see a different angle of this and a cool photo of everybody lined up, which we could see people like Glory Boys, and I think that's Nolo right there. But yeah. One of my favorite moments in Building of Time was the end of Building of Time. We told Harley Quinn that the game had finished and that she missed the final brick, and she sent this GIF, and it was probably the funniest thing ever. I have a 3-hour privated recording of this, and I'm gonna pull it up right now. Yeah, I don't know why I have this privated. Maybe someday I'll make it public, but this guy right here, he has a Twitter page with like 900,000 followers or something crazy like that, and he tweeted out the game link, and a bunch of people joined. He deleted it right after, but we were just like in here. It's a game by Tremo called Wait Till the End of the Time Project, and we also added some like soccer goals. Let me find it. We added these soccer goals because this is an update we really wanted in Building of Time we never got. I mean, the beach ball kind of counts, but it wasn't really soccer. So we added it to this game and added some badges and stuff, and the game kind of died out after that, but it was fun for that day. Ben Wonder Turkey's favorite moments are the Wii gang from early times in Building of Time. I think it was also before the first brick too. But these are some photos with the pizza too. It lasted a pretty long time, honestly, but sadly, it did die out eventually. Lava Fava's favorite moment from the Time Project was one that was already mentioned by Vnexity, the plate on the 358th brick, where people were doing a little game night there. Matt's favorite moment in the Time Project was of himself when he exploited and was just spinning on the ground while he was AFKing, and people were all confused when they joined and stuff. Lucy's favorite moment from the Time Project was the Rainbow Gang from the Castle of Time. I don't know what era this is from. I'm going to pull it up on screen right here at some point, but there's a few videos out there of it, of course. Bellyfan put his entry of The Hole, a mysterious phenomenon that disappeared shortly after. It was just the teamwork egg like spawning point, but he forgot to remove it when he updated the game. But pretty interesting. This might turn into something at some point, but who knows. Another good Ben Wonder Turkey entry is from the final brick in Castle of Time and the final ledge gang right before the final brick was placed. The ledge gang had lived on throughout the entirety of Castle of Time, and this was its last day. Very sad. Bucketus's favorite moment is the awesome game night that we had that one day, where we also met Dr. Bodie and invited him to the Time Project, and now he is one of the top AFKers. There was this awesome thumbnail too, and I have a huge recording of this game night, and it was a lot of fun. Yaw is just lying here. This is not his favorite moment. He wasn't even there for when this happened. It's just lost media in the Time Project, but the playlist where Orcam had every single Time Project video ever made in it, that's now deleted, the lost media of it, that's not his favorite moment. It's just a random fact. But we'll move on to Bellyfan. Another favorite moment of his is the mystery egg when we found it. We took this awesome photo afterwards, and it was really awesome. There was more people that got it at that time, but we had to wait like an hour for somebody to get it or something. I don't remember what happened. Now, here's where I put my entry of some of my favorite moments from the Time Project. All the last to leave challenges. There's one going on right now, which this is me recording it, my audio right now, and there's 2 people left. Exuberant, one of the oldest members in the Time Project, and then 60DV, one of the newest members in the Time Project. Okay, he's active and he's looking at me right now. Let's go back to my message. Mjuba's entry of his favorite moment was during Christmas when the mugs were released. If you jumped into a wall and opened it and equipped the item, you would get stuck in the wall and kind of just be floating there, which was fixed very shortly after, but it was pretty cool to see. There's a few more photos of it, and I'll probably find them and put them up here. But that was pretty interesting. Yaw came in with another entry and saying Alex being stuck in Mexican traffic, and this changed the Time Project forever. The Time Project forever, my bad, and was probably the most significant event there ever was. Let's see. This is a photo of Alex just in his car in traffic, and that's all. Riceroni came by and returns with his Castle of Time ARG that never actually finished, sadly, but it would have been pretty cool, honestly. Like, look at this, the quality. If only this was actually finished, that would have been awesome. But oh well, we never got to see it. Nolel came in with a photo of one of the final minutes of Anoxmoos ice cream. This is a very significant moment in the history of the Time Project, honestly. And Nolel also got 5,000 minutes on this day, which was interesting. Woblot came back. He accidentally put the same photo that he already had, but he came back and put some extra photos of his moments during the Time Project that he was there for. He was actually there during Castle Time, but he actually never put any Castle Time photos. I don't know why, but let's go through some of these. This is him just dancing on a sign. This was the 4th of July. The first one, because everybody has the sparklers and the building's not even halfway done. This is after the first brick, and everybody's first brick trophies disappeared, I guess. This was right before the first brick. Everybody dancing right on the line. This was 16 minutes after the first brick, and one of the first leaderboard checkups ever. You could see all the names that are just not there anymore now. And I don't know what game he's playing. Someone's probably going to tell me. I have no clue what game this is, but he's playing it 6 hours before the 246 brick. Bucketus has an entry of that one time a random person joined the game and turned themselves into a table and then promptly just left afterwards. Dinsfire has an entry of the April 1st brick, which very surprising. Alex took away the brick. That's never been done before, actually, in Time Project history. This is one of the funniest April Fool's moments ever, I think. But then it came back right after, so it was okay. Leo also put in his entry of the Pinata Gang and the spawn of Amir, two of my favorite moments inside of the Time Project 2. They were both very influential for gangs to thrive on afterwards. Another one of Earth M's entries is the second to last brick in the Building of Time. Not the last, the second to last, and especially the exact second after it happened, too. Pinster comes back and puts in his entry of the Sand Gang, one of my favorite gangs ever, honestly. Even Alex joined, you could see him in the back right there. We had a bunch of people that joined, and it lasted for a few days. Twin has his entry of a very bad image of his first Castle of Time brick that he attended, which was the 208th brick. Bigmas Day on Building of Time is Alan's entry, and this was pretty much just the entry of the Cocoa Mug gear and the Christmas tree being added to the game. This is just the Christmas brick, basically. Everyone's all surrounded around the Christmas tree, and then everybody got kicked right before the brick, which sucks. So I think a lot of people actually missed the brick. So sadly, the Christmas bricks were not documented because Alex kicked everybody. Oh well. Cosanium actually joined the server and it has videos of him that one time when he exploited on the Castle of Time and pretended it wasn't him. He wasn't banned, I don't think, from Castle of Time after this, actually. Bloxy Noob joins and puts in his favorite moment of right before the egg hunt, actually the day before, when we thought the egg hunt was going to release, but released the next day, where we were all standing on the top of the diner waiting for, hopefully, an egg hunt to happen, but on that day it just did not happen. Bling Bling has his entry of the burger shop, and sadly the burger shop is closed now. But this is a photo of when it was running back in Castle of Time, one of the last few days of it. And he also sent a bunch of photos of all the different raids that they partook in, the Castle of Time, raiding different games and all these different like roleplay games. There's a bunch of photos. This is mostly the Rainbow Gang. We should do this more often, honestly. These look fun. This one's of them playing Survivor. I don't remember being in this game. Why is Egg for Lunch here? He even has a whole playlist. Actually, it's Exuberant, his playlist of all the raids that happened. Ben Wonder Turkey comes back and shows his capture that he took of the 39th brick about to be placed 20 minutes before, and the Pinata Gang thriving. Here's a GIF by Vian of him before the final brick, and that's Beck right there. I don't know what's going on right here. I can't really explain it, but Jackal Dead Vampire, one of the original Castle of Time AFKers, joins back and sends a Google Drive of all these photos that he took that were unreleased. I'm putting some of them on the screen right here. These were never seen before. He was the first person to 2,000 and 3,000 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Sadly, he stopped AFKing, but he came back, and I'm in game right now, walking towards him. He only has about 2,000 minutes as I'm recording this. I'm recording this on June 7th, actually. But here he is. I might make an update on this later in the video, like in a month or something. But currently he's sitting at 2,164 minutes. He's probably playing Minesweeper right now too. Here's Shiny's favorite moments, or some of the favorite moments. Just these random messages about pancakes. I don't know what that means. This awesome GIF. See front of shirt, see back of shirt. And pills. I don't know what this means, but I honestly don't. I have no clue. This Merber puts in his entry of a very important time in Time Project history. You could see under images and links uh, I don't know. You could see for yourself what was added to the server for a little bit, and it's actually still there, but you can't see it. I can't even see it either. We have Rice Enthusiast. The first entry of the Time Project SMP. This was part 2 actually, where they were fighting the Wither. Here's some photos. There's a beacon right there. And then the whole place got destroyed, and there's like 10 Withers in there. Very unfortunate for the server, but I'm going to assume it was a lot of fun. I was only there for the first one. Richie the Best joins the server and gives us his entry, which is Figure 1. Thankfully this was put in, because if this wasn't put in, I'd be surprised. But a figure was added randomly to the game, and thankfully it was never removed. Well, it was removed once, but Alex forgot to remove it, and it stayed forever. Yeah, thank you for this entry, because I'm going to use this for the Time Project history video, which comes out in a few years. But he went into full detail on what happened right here when Alex removed shift lock from the game. It was very sad. There was a few accounts like Alex_Ender downfall, and they were all banned. It was so sad. We have the baby photos of Mark Jackson saying what happened to the game I love. What happened to Dr. Bodie 100K? What happened to shift lock offset? What happened to not being banned? It was an awesome time, I'm not gonna lie. There was, I don't know what this means, but lights on, it was apparently on Galaxy's sign. But here's a photo of Matt with it. I'm kind of confused on this. I don't really know what this means, but yeah. And that will be all for the video. 5 years and the favorite moments from all of our favorite Time Project players. July 24th, 2019 to July 24th, 2024 today. It has been such a pleasure to be a part of this community, and I'm excited for 5 more years, or who knows how long this project will honestly go. Anyways, give me more ideas on what to make, because really this is a bunch of fun. But honestly, this video wasn't my best effort, being the reason I was just like scrolling through messages. It's easier for me to make like a history video, like how I did with Evil Darkman. Anyways, thanks for watching, and bye.